News this morning. A legendary figure in Leslie County who died more than 6 decades ago is coming back to life thanks to AI. We'll explain. And UK's longtime athletics director is taking on a new role.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Welcome to Mountain News This Morning. I'm Neely Green here with you on this Wednesday, March 4th. The time is now 5:32, and let's check in with meteorologist Megan Buswell for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, I know you and I are going to read to little kids later today, and I'm excited, but do we need an umbrella when we head out the door?
We might. We're going to see some scattered showers here and there, which could impact us heading out the building. I have my raincoat just in case, and if you don't have a raincoat or umbrella, don't worry, Neely, I got you. I have a spare umbrella in my bag. But not only are we looking at scattered showers, but also much improved temperatures this morning. As you're heading out the door, expect 40s and 50s. Mostly the 50s, though, even looking at mid to upper 50s for some. It's 59 degrees right now in Monticello. By the afternoon, we will see some more significant improvements with 70s returning, mostly the low to mid 70s, with folks in Monticello and Manchester having the chance of hitting 77 degrees. It's going to be a very warm day, but of course we do have those scattered showers. You can kind of see what we're looking at right now this morning. That's going to continue to build over the course of the day, looking at some slight storm chances for our northern counties by the afternoon. Here's a look at that 12-hour forecast for you again, seeing the chances for some storm activity and showers all throughout the day. Neely.
Megan, thank you. One man is dead after a crash in Laurel County. It happened Monday night on Sinking Creek Road. State police say only one vehicle was involved. They say 21-year-old John Frazier of London left the roadway in a curve and overturn. Police say Frazier died early Tuesday morning at the University of Tennessee Medical Center. The Perry County Sheriff's Office met with the Commonwealth's attorney to discuss charges following a UTV crash that killed 16-year-old Emmeline Clark over the weekend. Sheriff Joe Ingalls says 4 people were on the UTV, 2 16-year-old girls and 2 adult men. He believes alcohol was a factor in the crash, and there have been 2 search warrants. One man's phone was seized. Social Services is also investigating the incident along with the Perry County School District. We now know the names of the victim and one suspect after a murder in Perry County. Here's a picture of the suspect. 43-year-old Danny Harold Asher, who goes by Blue, is wanted for murder, and police are still looking for him. The sheriff says the victim, Ryan Huff, was shot in the chest at the Bubby Combs apartment building around 10 o'clock yesterday morning. The motive behind the shooting is unknown, but deputies believe those involved knew each other. Witnesses are still processing what they saw.
It hit me a little bit hard, and I just talked to my therapist, and she's like, you know, what's going on? Are you okay? And I said, I don't think that it's actually hit me yet. I think it's, you know, the trauma of it is still there. So it's one of them things that it's probably going to hit later, and I don't know.
Napier said after he heard the gunshot, he ran outside to perform CPR on Hall, but he was already gone. The sheriff says he believes others beside Asher might also face charges. A man is behind bars after a police chase in Perry County. It happened Tuesday afternoon after state police tried to pull a pickup truck over in the Combs community for traffic violations. Police say the driver, 49-year-old Ance Collins of Krypton, led police on a 16-mile pursuit in which he hit cruisers multiple times. The chase ended on Briar Fork Road after the vehicle went in a ditch. Collins is facing numerous charges. A passenger in the vehicle was taken to Hazard ARH to be treated for minor injuries. The Pike County Fiscal Court hosted its regular meeting Tuesday night, entertaining the second vote to rescind a controversial contract with a private landfill company. It was standing room only again as folks showed up to witness the 3 county commissioners revisit a vote from last week that rescinds a community host agreement between the county and the American Land Reserve. The court voted 3-1 again to cancel the agreement with the company after heavy pressure from concerned citizens. officially canceling plans to allow the company to explore the possibility of planting a landfill in the Myra community.
I think it went the way the public wanted it to go. I'm pretty happy with the outcome of that. I do wish our magistrates would take more time to actually read what they're getting.
We will have a more in-depth look at the meeting this evening, including the first opportunity for public comment about the issue. A recent order by the Public Service Commission granted a smaller rate increase than Kentucky Power originally requested, but those paying the bills say any increase is ridiculous and will hurt. Pike County business owner Mike Johnson says he's already seeing it.
A lot of these people are on fixed income, and I know it's hurting when they pay it. So they're sacrificing groceries, you know, maintenance on their vehicle, maintenance on their house, clothes.
You can see a statement from Kentucky Power on the rate increase on our website and news app. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to travel back in time and speak to someone you admired or was well known? Folks in Leslie County have made that possible, but there's no need for a time machine. I have that story. A true mountain leader, Mary Breckenridge came to Leslie County in 1925 and founded Frontier Nursing Service to bring nursing and midwifery to an area where mothers and babies desperately needed it. Fast forward to now, the Wendover Preservation Council is wanting to keep her memory alive and tell her story. And the best person fit to do that, Mary Breckenridge herself.
You can have conversations with Miss Breckenridge. You can hear the story of Wendover and Frontier Nursing Service told by Mrs. Breckenridge in her voice.
Chairman Frank Baker took more than 100 original documents from Breckenridge and even a recording of her own voice to compile them into a database using artificial intelligence. Council members say this advancement in technology will take them a step further into preserving and sharing the history of Breckenridge and Wendover.
We wanted to do self-guided tours. So it started by, we found the audio recordings and we were just going to do her story. You scan a QR code and then she would just talk to you. But it grew from that.
More than just a chatbot, the project advanced further than they expected as you are now able to have a conversation with her. A conversation like the one I had with her myself. Hi, it's Neely again. I was just wondering what your thoughts are on this program and that they're bringing you back to life to share the history of you.
If there is a way, through whatever means, for visitors to Wendover to hear directly from someone who lived this life, who rode those horses through those creeks, who held those babies and watched those mothers survive childbirth against all odds, then I am grateful for it.
Though some folks may be skeptical of AI, the board is learning to embrace the technology.
AI can be a very controversial topic to some folks, but so was television a few years ago, so was radio. AI is a tool, and it can be used for controversial things, can be used for great things. So how you use it matters. And I think we're using it here in a very positive way.
As kids that visit Wendover will now hear about its history from Mary Breckenridge herself. Mary Breckenridge died in 1965. The full interview with host Joel Brashear is now posted to his Facebook page and YouTube channel. The University of Kentucky will have a new athletic director this summer. Current AD Mitch Barnhart announced he will retire on June 30th. Barnhart has held the position for 24 years, making him the longest tenured athletic director in UK's history. He is also the longest tenured athletic director in the Southeastern Conference. We will have reaction from the Big Blue Nation coming up on Mountain News this morning at 6. There's concern on Kentucky's public university campuses over the proposed state budget that just cleared the House. The university presidents say there's cuts to their spending. Dr. Aaron Thompson, part of the Council on Post-Secondary Education, says in the fiscal year 2027, $42 million will be cut if the budget is passed. In 2028, it's nearly $74 million.
It's going to slow down our progress, no doubt. Let me just say that. But it's going to also, we'll have to cut again because I can't make that up in tuition. Dr.
Thompson says smaller campuses will feel the cuts more than others. There's no date yet on when the Senate will take up the budget. A new bill filed in Frankfort would expand the criteria for issuing an Amber Alert. Filed by Republican Senator Brandon Storm, Senate Bill 289 would ensure faster, clear coordination among law enforcement, state agencies, and media. He says it would allow Amber Alerts to be used for children in state custody, the juvenile justice system, or other vulnerable situations. It comes after a 13-year-old girl was reported missing last October out of Rockcastle County.
In situations where those children are not in the custody of their parents or a relative, then the issue becomes who can report them missing. And so we just wanted to make sure it was extra clear that any child, no matter what their circumstances are in the Commonwealth, they have a right to be reported missing, and it's to just, make sure they're safe.
Christian Delgado, the man she was found with, is facing federal and state charges, including kidnapping. Senator Storm says he's hoping the bill will move forward in the Judiciary Committee next week. Organizers with the Black Gold Festival in Hazard have announced their headliner later this year. John Foster will perform at 8 p.m. on Saturday, September 19th. Foster is a country music singer and songwriter from Louisiana and finished runner-up last season on American Idol at only 18 years old. He's known for his traditional country music style. A new culinary competition will determine whether these 16 chefs have the chops to secure $1 million prize. We have those details.
And we're continuing to track abnormal weather for this time of year, both warm and wet.